I don't know, but we're 2-0 with it so far, so it's it's different for us, especially on a Saturday. Normally it's a noon on a Sunday, but yeah, we've been doing okay so far.
What have you done to change your preparation throughout the week and on game day to be ready for such an early start?
Yeah, this one was a little bit different last week because we were travelling back. You know, we didn't have 24 hours before we were playing. We're straight sleep, wake up and go. So this one's a little bit different, that we've had 7 days to prepare for it, and you know, we're mindful by the time we finish it's 24 hours to tip off. So today will be pretty short and sharp.
So you don't shoot around, obviously, in official shoot around. So do you do your last minute tactics done today, or how late do you go today in terms of getting them ready for tomorrow?
Yeah, no, we won't have shoot around tomorrow. Normally you go through that on game day. Game day, get their eye in, have some extra shots and go through the plays, but just time restraints, we can't do it, so we'll finish that today.
Have you found that you are adjusting to the change of, because players are subject to routine, they like to do everything the exact same thing. Is this something they're now used to?
Well, I think we have a lot of Sunday games there, and I think we won a championship one time when we started at 11 o'clock in the morning. So the guys are used to playing or practicing during the day like we do every day in the morning. We don't practice at night and play at night. So the guys are getting used to it, but yeah, we're just getting in good rhythm, and you know, we'll play anywhere, anytime.
Yeah, the bean counters are not happy with the midday starts because you're not getting the crowds. But does it bother the players too much?
Look, ideally you love to see a full house out there, but realise that people do things Saturday afternoon, and probably night time is better, and we'll leave that up to management to work through that. But the guys we're playing great basketball, we're playing team basketball, and we're playing the right way, and that's why we're getting, you know, some early wins.
Can Gus Brandt pull out another one like he did against Melbourne?
It'd be nice. It'd be really nice. And Gus has been tracking that way for you know, last couple of weeks, and that's why we moved him up in the starting position. And he was finding energy out there and had the spring in his legs to get those 20 rebounds. And hopefully he'll give it another crack tomorrow.
I can remember a couple of years ago, it was either injury or selection. He struggled to get a gig.
Yeah, we had to really break him down when he came from Sydney. He got some bad habits out there, and like last season he was flying and had a bit of an injury to put him back down a little bit. And you know, we know what he's capable of, we see it, and we have full confidence in him, and we want him to reach his potential.
What do you make of the Breakers?
Yeah, look, they're obviously a new coach, new system. Corey Webster coming back is you know, elite shooter in our league, and still Abercrombie, and the imports are pretty tough. So you know, that it's New Zealand versus the Wildcats. You know, it's always tough. We've had a rich history against them, and you know, we expect that nothing more than a tough game tomorrow.
We knew what to expect from these games for so long. Has their DNA changed much? Or have you figured out what their specifics are at the moment in their short amount of time that you've seen them? Yeah,
well, they've got a brand new system. You know, new coach, new system, defensively and offensively. They'll probably, you know, had that continuity years gone past with Vicona in there, and so he's out of there, and they've got Delaney coming in. So they're a little bit high octane out there than they have been in the past, but yeah, it'll be a great test for us.
You look back, did you get away with one last week now that the refs said the charge on charge of Mitch Norton where scored? You look back and you go, you rubber the green, you need some of those things every now and then.
Yeah, I think there was a play before in regulation, then Tarico got knocked over and there was no call at all. It was I was querying that during the game. You can't just knock a guy over, and so even though that I probably get upset on the sidelines, sometimes it balances itself out. Just the other thing, that Damo's out. Damo's calf is. We've had that scan, and it's a strain out there, so he'll miss. Definitely tomorrow, and hopefully he's back before the FIBA break. Hasn't pulled up as well, so unfortunately, yeah, he'll be out for the next couple of weeks.
It's a blow, like that calf's really causing him problems.
It was to the other one.
It's a good one.
Yeah, so it was. That's sometimes that happens when you compensate the other side of the body, but he got it. You know, he got that injury in the overtime. We've seen him kind of hobbling, and it was tight, and so we had it finish up being a strain on his right calf, and we'll make sure we get that right, and hopefully we'll be back before the FIBA break.
Are you going to have to manage him differently now that he's got two calves? Like
yeah,
game time, training time, backing up on double-headed weekends?
Yeah, I think that's heading that way as professional athletes. It's more individualised, and it's certainly Damo's situation. He's so valuable to us, and he plays at such a high level out there that we just have to monitor him, make sure he's peaking during the week and get his body right because he's so valuable to us.
Quite obviously, Mitch Norton is up to more minutes.
Yeah, well, Mitch will come in to start, in Damo's position, and we're very fortunate to have Mitch there ready to go, and he'll get a great opportunity.
Record without Damo isn't great. It changes everything. What do you have to see from the players now that he isn't going to be involved to fix the energy and intensity you always talk about when he's not out there?
Yeah, well, he's always been our energy guy. He's our engine room, and we get a lot of reading off him in the game of how intense it is out there. So now it's up to our other players to bring that. Sometimes we take it for granted when he's there, but now when he's not there, we have to generate that within the group. So exciting times. We've certainly got some new guys not used to that, and it'll be fun times ahead.
Sunday, obviously stepping up in Damo's absence.
Yep.
Talk to the guys a bit about Sunday. Obviously, he had a pretty good pre-season.
Yeah, Sunday Danch will come into our lineup. He played great in pre-season. He was here a few years ago and then went to college. And look, he's very unfortunate not to get a roster spot somewhere. We certainly would have picked him up in our team if we had a position available. And he's got great defender. He's got a very good rebounder for a guard. And we're looking for him to start his NBA career with a bang.